The coronavirus pandemic, which was first reported in December 2019, has caused severe disruptions in all areas of life, including on elections worldwide. Because voting involves large groups of people, which increases the risk of spreading COVID-19, governments around the world have postponed election dates or switched to voting by mail. As the US has for the 2020 presidential elections, at least 16 states have postponed their primaries. The slew of delays has also stoked fears that US President Donald Trump could decide to postpone the November election. In Poland, the government canceled the presidential election just days before it was set to happen. At least 68 countries and territories have decided to postpone national and local elections due to COVID-19, including the United States, Canada, Germany, Colombia, Brazil, and Russia. On July 31st, Carrie Lam, Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, invoked the Emergency Regulations Ordinance to postpone the Legislative Council elections scheduled for September 6 for a year, as the city is battling its third wave of COVID-19 infections. Hong Kong has seen a resurgence of COVID-19 outbreak since early July. A total of 1,852 additional COVID-19 cases were reported between July 8th and July 30th, up 140% from the total number of cases recorded over the previous 6 months. The Legislative Council ordinance regulates that voting, if delayed for severe weather, violence, or risk to public health, must be held within 14 days of the original date, September 20th in this case. The 1922 emergency law, which was enacted during the city's British colonial rule, also gave broad power to the city's chief executive. The Prevention and Control of Disease Ordinance also empowers the city's leader to act in the interests of public health. The LegCo general election is massive in scale, with over 3 million voters likely to participate in the event. In a pandemic, this is a big problem for a crowded city such as Hong Kong, with its narrow streets and notoriously cramped residential areas. Furthermore, a large number of voters are stranded in the Chinese mainland and overseas due to the pandemic, and would not be able to return to Hong Kong in view of border control measures. Elderly voters may also refrain from voting amid the severe epidemic due to their higher risks of infection. As the COVID-19 pandemic continues to claim more victims around the world, it is every government's responsibility to put science and human life before politics.